What is good, Ninja? OJ over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to the PE Nintendo Switch and Gaming News video. Today, we've got some great information for you guys, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Oceanhorn has sold more copies on the Nintendo Switch than all the other consoles combined. So it seems like Wonder Boy wasn't the only indie game that saw a lot of success on the Nintendo Switch. Now, FDG Entertainment revealed today that Oceanhorn, their Wind Waker inspired action adventure game, which they say is also inspired by other types of games outside of Zelda, has sold more copies on the Nintendo Switch than all the other consoles combined. So it does seem like people do love the portable and home console aspect. And I've said this before and I'll say it again, indie games, especially titles like this, are always going to do well on the Nintendo Switch. I think this game is $15 or something like that on the Nintendo Switch, so not too bad. People were really liking it, picked it up, gave it a shot, and obviously it sold more than all the other versions combined. This is definitely good for indie developers because now many indie developers know that they can put their game on the Nintendo Switch and have success. So this isn't only going to trickle over to indie developers. Obviously, we might see some big games being announced pretty soon here for the Nintendo Switch, so it's going to be interesting to see going forward just how the Switch evolves as a system in terms of getting more games on the system, which we're already seeing quite a bit. It seems like we got new game reveals pretty much every single day from a lot of different indie developers, and we could start seeing some more. So what do you guys think about this news? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the next article here, Sin More EX will launch on September 26th in North America. So the shoot 'em up Sin More EX will arrive on the Nintendo Switch in North America on September 26th and in the rest of the world on October 10th. The game was previously launched on the PS4, Xbox One, and PC on August 8th of this year. Now, this is an extended version of the original Sin More released back in 2012. Sin More EX includes all of the game's original content plus local co-op options, new challenge levels, and a full English voiceover. And overall, it's kind of one of those 2D old school side-scrolling shoot-em-ups, which I actually really like when it comes to these type of games. Now, this is THQ Nordic that is doing this game here as far as the publishing matters go, and it actually looks pretty good for the style of game that it is. Reminds me of the old school Gradius, or Gradius, however you like to say it, as far as the NES and the Super Nintendo, and I used to love playing those games as a kid, just the shoot-em-ups, the 2D shoot-em-ups, very fun, and this one looks pretty good too. I know Graceful Explosion Machine was a game that did very well on the Nintendo Switch, and I absolutely love Graceful Explosion Machine, and it's very similar to this one. The difference being that Graceful Explosion Machine has a little bit more freedom. This one seems like it auto scrolls to the right, whereas Graceful Explosion Machine, you have free movement going back and forth, and this is definitely more of the Gradius type. Just looking at the weaponry and what you can do, definitely a little bit more of the old school feel to it. The graphics also are a lot better when it comes to Sin More, so if you're looking for something that is more in line with that old school Gradius feel, man, definitely this game might be for you because it's looking pretty nice based on this trailer here, and I think that it's going to do pretty well on the Nintendo Switch because these type of games really suit portable play well. Now, I'm hoping that they got some HD rumble in here. That was one of the big things in Graceful Explosion Machine that really made the experience special, especially playing in handheld mode, so I'm hoping they have some HD rumble and some other features in here because a lot of games are starting to implement that, and it would be a shame if they didn't, especially for a 2D side-scrolling shooter. Just having the rumble vibrations just shoot off from the side, then if you get hit, maybe you feel something, then moving back and forth. So it's always cool to have HD rumble in these type of games, so we'll see if they included it in. But what do you think about Sin More EX on the Nintendo Switch? Will you be picking this one up? Let me know in the comment section below. The Nintendo Switch Online app update 1.1.0 is now available. It's a brand new update that you can go download, and people have been looking forward to this one, at least the people who want to use this app, because now you can voice chat while using other apps and more. So the official patch notes have been revealed, so let's go ahead and go over them. Voice chat will now continue when other apps are opened, so you'll have that Discord style to where you can have the voice chat going, and then you can also look at other things, other apps like Twitter or something like that. Voice chat will now continue during sleep mode, so when the phone goes on sleep mode, you'll be able to still talk to people. Those were two big things that many people complained about, and I'm pretty sure Nintendo was already working on it. They just wanted to get the app out in time for Splatoon 2. Now, there's a couple exceptions here when it comes to this. Number one, this includes apps with audio output or apps that use a microphone. When it comes to the voice chat will now continue when other apps are opened, so you got to be careful because if you go into another voice chatting app, you know, dual app audio, whatever the case is. Then also for number 2, the power saving feature is activated on devices using Android 6.0 or later. Voice chat may be interrupted after the device has entered sleep mode. To use voice chat during sleep mode, go to other settings, power saving settings in the app, and deactivate battery optimization on the Android device. For more details, please refer to the official website for your smart device. So definitely baby steps with this one right here. I don't really think anyone is happy about using this app in general. I mean, I look at it as it's kind of like Discord, but just nowhere near as good. And I already use Discord for my voice chatting, so for me, it's just meh, you know, it's not, I'm like indifferent on it. It doesn't really make or break whatever the experience is for me. I talk to my people online in whatever game that I want to play. I talk to my team, whoever I want to play with. If I don't know the person, you know, if I don't know what they're going to say, because obviously people just like to say the craziest things when they play video games. You just never know what they're going to say. Things just get so frustrating. So I'm not big on the whole voice chat with random and strangers and just hearing all sorts of stuff. I'd rather just turn that off and voice chat with my friends if they're playing. If not, then it's going mute mode, baby. I'm not really talking to anyone. So voice chat's never been a big or huge thing to me. I still think that this app does make some strides in order to make the voice chatting experience better. The sleep mode is good because now when it goes into sleep, you can still talk, and people were really complaining about that, like really complaining about that. And then you also have, while other apps are open, so if something else like another call or whatever the case is, people are saying, oh, I can't talk to someone else, it kicks me out of the room. Well, there you go, now you have something that fixes that. So definitely good updates, but they have a while to go before they catch Discord or anything like that. But I don't think that they will, to be honest. I honestly think that this thing is just like is a band-aid on a bullet wound, which I've said before. I'll say it again, it's a band-aid on a bullet wound. I don't think it's really going to be something that Nintendo sticks with past 2018 once the online and the full online gets situated into there, just because no other developers are using this app. No other developers have signed up for it, even though there's games that could use it. For example, like Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, that's supposed to have voice chat. There is none for right now, and they're not using this app, or it doesn't look like they're using it. Minecraft had voice chat on the Wii U, none on the Nintendo Switch. They're not using this one either, so something tells me that they're waiting for the easier way to do it. Plus, if you combine that with the whole evidence as far as Splatoon 2 having native voice chat through LAN Play, it just tells me that this is something that's not going to be around for much longer than 2017. To me, it's kind of like whatever. Like I said, I use Discord, have a lot of fun chatting with all the PE Ninja out there, and then yeah, I kind of go back to my game, and then you know, that's that. To me, online voice chat is not the be-all, end-all for gaming. Never has been, never will be for me. But then again, at the same time, I think that these updates are definitely good for those who want to use this app. But hopefully we do get the Nintendo Switch voice chat and all the different features and everything right there on the system, just so it makes it easier for everyone, just so people can just connect and talk and do whatever they need to do. So let me know what you guys think about this news as far as the update to the app. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts, and have you tried it out? Is it much better? I would love to hear what you guys have to say. All right, and moving into the last article here, Suda51 thought that the Nintendo Switch was messed up in the head in a good way when he first saw the Nintendo Switch. So this is something that only Suda can say when it comes to a system reveal or him first seeing the device. Let's go ahead and get into what he had to say on the Switch. Quote, "The Switch is a punk console. I was shocked by it. I thought whoever made this must have had something wrong with them in a positive way. This guy must be messed up in the head to think of something like this. It's kind of like a challenge from Nintendo. This is what we've got now. What are you going to do with it?" And that's what Suda had to say. That is something that only Suda can say. I don't think any other developer in the Japanese video game community is going to say it's a punk console. Someone who made this is messed up in the head, but you have to think about it. Let's just think. Nintendo said we are going to make a portable that hybrids to your TV and a dock that connects it, and it's seamless. There's no problems at all transferring between the two. Seamlessly transfer from potentially 1080p to 720p and vice versa at the snap of a finger. Oh, and then you're going to be able to detach these things right here, and you're going to be able to play with them. But then they have these advanced motion controls and advanced rumble in them to where you can feel different rumble parts and different parts. We're going to call it HD rumble. Oh, and then you can turn it on your side, and then they become extra controllers. So if you want to play multiplayer right out of the box, oh, and then we're going to include this Pro controller too, so people don't complain as far as the old school controls go. Oh, but then we're also going to put it into a grip to where you can play it like a normal controller. So even if you do want to complain that's not a normal normal controller, you could make it into a normal controller. I mean, seriously, like, something was wrong. Something was definitely wrong, but that was the innovative mind of Satoru Iwata and the people over at Nintendo. You know, that was just the innovative minds as far as what they were doing. Heck, I didn't get it at first. It just seemed crazy, but it works. People love the Switch. They love the Joy-Cons. They love the Pro Controller. They love the games coming out for it. They like the simplicity. They like the cleanness of the graphics. They like how small it is, how thin it is, how easy it is to play. It's versatile. You can take it wherever you want. It's not too thick. It's just, everything is pretty good about it. Obviously, they need to fix some stuff with the system when it comes to features and all that, but as far as the concept, as far as the design and what it can do graphically for the size that it is really, really good, and something that we've never seen in this industry before, to get this high quality of games. As far as first-party Nintendo goes, full first-party Nintendo experiences on a completely portable device, or a device that can be completely portable, that is insane and has never been done before. It's took it the place that the 3DS could never go, the PlayStation Vita could never go, and Nintendo's reaping the benefits of their hard work pretty much for the past years doing this, and especially coming off of the Wii U and the Nintendo 3DS's slow start. I mean, this is definitely something that's good for Nintendo, and I'm happy that they're having this success, and it's attracted developers like Suda, which he never was on the Wii U. I don't think that really interested him much. It's like, okay, well, this is just like a big 3DS maybe, you know, or a big DS, whereas the Wii interested him, and he put out his games. Down the Nintendo Switch comes out, and obviously he's interested in that. So yeah, Suda's crazy, man, but yeah, he's kind of right. Like, if you look at all the stuff that they were thinking about, like, what person develops these type of things, you know, when it comes to HD Rumble, I would have never thought about that ever. I would have just think Rumble's Rumble, you just rumble in a controller, you know what I'm saying? So it is very interesting. So let me know what you guys think about what Suda had to say, and listen to all the different topics that we discussed. Alright, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon page. Pledge any tier. Be entered in to win some awesome prizes each month. In addition to that, we have Discord voice chat and $10 prize eShop tournaments for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Splatoon 2, and more. So support PE Live and PE Arena right here on PlayerEssence. Also, make sure you hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest news, reviews, discussions, and more. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you for the next video. Peace.